Hello? Hello. Okay. Hello. We're back. Hello and hello. And Emma, oh bless you, I'm so sorry. I think I'm still lagging, aren't I? What's going on? Okay, we're back. Hello. I'm very out of sync. Oh my gosh. I honestly don't know how to help the situation. That was the chair. Oh, sorry, that's the chair. Okay, so let's go back down, Emma. I'm so sorry. So you've got these two burgundy red twins here. Why is the camera going all funny? So as you can see, you've got a visually larger one and then a slightly smaller one as well here. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know if you'd like the larger or the smaller one on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So the visually larger one is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they do have that slight different size there. What do you think to those? Can you have the larger one on the charm? Of course you can. So let me just pop these in here for you. And I'll write that down for you. Emma, again, I'm so sorry it kicks us off there. Let me write this down. Thank you ever so much for the donations of your shells as well. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Aaron's back. Stay with the up camera. Is it better, the up camera? When I go down to this camera, it's like slow-mo. Sorry guys, Aaron is just tinkering. Say hello.
Hello there.
Hello. Sound keeps dropping out as well. Oh no. What's going on, Bab? Sorry everybody again, we're just just seeing if there's anything we can do. So up next this evening would be Amy Hullen. Amy, are you here? Amy, hello my lovely. So Amy, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells?
How's that?
What did you do?
Tons of
No,
stuff.
look, it's still slow-mo.
Short telling you start restarting things.
I just did.
Just did what?
It froze and kicked me off, so I restarted the whole computer.
Phone as well?
No. Halloween and donate, Amy. Okay, now is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So if I open him up for you, your Halloween oyster, and let's go down. So in here,
both your cameras, they're both behind.
there's a light pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And if I have a squidge here, Amy, I can see that you are twinning. You have got 1 and 2 pearls in that oyster there. Let me just have a squidge in here as well. There's no more in that one. So you have a dark purple and a dark gunmetal grey. Now these are 2 different shades here. So you can see that you've got a purple there, so that's a purple, and then a darker gunmetal grey on that side. Aaron, stop it. Just, can I have it back, please? Don't want to change all the settings because...
There's nothing I can do right now.
Okay, so Amy, you've got a purple and a darker gunmetal grey here. So I'm going to try and hold them up to this camera. Thank you, Aaron. This camera is not the best at seeing the pearls though. So this is a darker gunmetal grey. And then his twin is more of a purple. Okay, now what do you think to those 2? If you're happy with those, where's my sound? Oh, there's my sound. If you're happy with those, that's perfect. I can... Which one would you like? I'm thrown. I'm completely thrown. Which one would you like on the jewellery? Amy, if you're not happy though, we can swap them for you, as you know. So it's up to you what you would like to do. What do you think? Purple on the charm, the other on a lobster fitting. I can do that for you, that's not a problem. Okay, Amy, I'm glad you're happy with those then. The invoice will get sent through for you tomorrow and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. I've got that down that you'd like the purple on the charm and the other on a lobster fitting. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. Up next this evening is Lillian Walker. Lillian, are you here? You would like a gold coloured pearl? Of course you can. I'm sorry, Lillian. But let me just grab a gold for you and let you see if you're happy. If I grab a brighter gold, would you be happy with this gold here? Let me just... hold him up for you. Would you be happy with that one there? That's great. Okay, perfect. Lillian, well, I'm glad you're happy with that colour, my lovely. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Up next this evening is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Carol, hello. Okay, so Carol, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Lillian, you're very, very welcome. I was thinking, like, shall I just get the camera in the down position? Then you guys don't have to see. I mean, that's miles away from the oyster. Let me see if I can zoom in at all. Oh. Don't want to do that. So I'm looking for, Carol, what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Can you get a forest green pearl? Oh, bless you. You can indeed. Let me find the forest greens for you. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to work out how I can do it so you guys can see everything. Right, Carol, let me hold up this pearl for you. Would you be happy with this one here? Oh, it's quite dark on this camera, I believe. It's very dark looking on that camera. I'm going to move it down to the other camera just so you can see the colour. Okay. That's great. Perfect. Okay, Carol, that one is yours then. Again, I apologise with the camera tonight, but I'm glad you're happy with that pearl. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, Sophie. Right, up next then is, oh, this person Let me just make a note. This person, just so we got your email about your opening tonight, so that's absolutely fine. We can do that for you. So I'm just making that note here, and I'll pop that up there to get that done tomorrow, just okay. So that will be done for you tomorrow. Carol, that's very kind of you. So up next then is Julie Crowther. Julie, are you here? Not a problem, Jutta. It is, it's Facebook issues. I need like a little sign. Or just, if I just talk like, hello. That way you can't see what I'm doing, and that way it doesn't look like it's out. It just looks like I'm holding a purple dish in front of my face. Is that better, or does that just look really stupid? Oh. So Julie Crowther, are you here? Julie, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Julie, please comment on her comments because it'll bring it up so I can see. Julie, hello. Julie, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Halloween and donate. Okay, so is there a certain colour you're hoping for? I'm just going to try something. So let's go down. Old styley. Oh, no. Oh, the camera doesn't like this angle. Okay, it didn't work. Nope. Ah. Okay, so here we go. We'll do it like this. So here is your oyster. We're going to see what colour comes out here. That's absolutely fine. So lighter pop there. And in here we're donating your shells. And as you can see, there's a little bit of flesh there, but there's no pearls on that side. Now, if I have a squidge in here for you, oh, you have a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. So let me just dry off this pearl and we'll have a closer look to see what colour he is. Oh wow, you have an oil slick, Julie. Now let me see if I can, let me pop him on the board to see if I can get this focused. This camera doesn't focus as quickly as the normal down camera, so you're going to have to bear with me like the whole evening. So you have an oil slick, so it's purples, greens, silvers and flashes of blues here. Can you see that? Now, if you're happy with this one, you can stick and keep him. If you're not happy, did I say stick? I mean, it is sticking. You can keep him. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you. Oh, this camera. What do you think to that one, Julie? If I measure him for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. We're going to go for the really bad angle here. I'm glad you're happy with that colour. Let me pop him on here for you. Julie, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Oh, really, this is such a bad angle. Oh, up next this evening is Bronnie. Bronnie, are you here? You're very, very welcome. Bronnie, hello. Halloween Oyster, donate the shells, and you're looking for a bright red. Okay, so let me get this open for you. And then let's go down. Your Halloween Oyster and looking for a bright red. You have a light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. You can see there's no pearls on that side. Bronnie, in here I can see that you are twinning, and twinning with darker twins there. And there's no more in that one. So twinning with darker twins. Let me just dry these up for you. And on the board here. Now these are both darker gunmetal grey twins. Bronnie, this one here looks like he's got a slight blue hint to him, but I'm going to say both of them are definitely darker gunmetal greys. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. And you know, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So if I run these ones through the board, twin number one's not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the one with the slightly more blue is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's also an 8. So they are the same size there. What do you think to those, my lovely? Swap both for golds and both on jump rings. Okay, so to confirm, no pearls on the jewellery and both golds on jump rings. Let me just hold these two. Would you be happy with those two golds there? Is it going to focus? No, let me pop them on the board. Would you be happy with those two there, my lovely? Yeah, okay, perfect. And on jump rings, so let me just bring you back up and let me write that down for you. Okay, perfect. Bronnie, that invoice will get sent through for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, okay? I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. Up next this evening is Linda Dixon. Linda, are you here? Oh, bless you, Emma. I personally can't help. Sorry. Excuse me. Linda Dixon, are you here? Linda, hello. Halloween and donate the shells, not a problem. So let me get him open for you. And let's go down. So your Halloween oyster, Linda. You have a lighter pop there. And in here, you can see that there's no pearls on that side. Okay, so if we have a squidge, oh, actually I can see a little bit of a peeper there towards the side. So if I have a squidge, you also have a darker pearl from the Halloween oysters today. And there's no more in that one. Now he looks like he is a darker silver, my lovely. If I pop him on the board for you, what do you think to this darker silver? So I'm just trying to get it to focus. There we go. Now, if you're happy with this, Linda, that's perfect. And again, if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. If I run him through the board, he's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Can you swap for a forest green? Of course you can. Let me just get a green for you. Oh, no. Just poured the pot over, but it's fine. There you go. I've got them all. So if I hold up this green, my lovely, can you just confirm, would you be happy with this green on the jewellery? Again, it looks quite dark on the board, but if I show you him in the sand here. Oh my gosh. This camera is not meant to be for the close-ups, which is why it's obviously normally just the camera which is up. So I do apologise that it's just not the best. But what do you think to that green? I think hopefully you can see that green there. Beautiful, perfect. So I'm just going to slide you back up again. Slide to the top. Linda, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. I hope you'll also be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Oh, and up next this evening is Kelly Mabry. Kelly, are you here? I've got to remember to look down instead of normally the camera's up here, so I can just look around, but down here. Kelly Mabry, are you here? Kelly, hello. Halloween and donate your shells. Now the Halloween oysters are running out quite quickly now. I think there's only 4 or 5 left in the bag. I so need this oyster delivery to come. So let's go down. No, I keep going to click. Let's go down, Kelly. You'd like to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Your Halloween oyster. You have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. Yes, we've got lots of different items with cats on, Hannah. In here, again, I can see, Kelly, that you're twinning. And you're twinning with darker twins there. Let me just have a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. So if I dry him up, and they are twinning. One is more of a chocolate purple and one's more of a chocolate green. Hopefully you're going to be able to see the difference here. So the one on this side is the chocolate purple, and he's visually slightly larger as well. So I'm just getting it to focus, sorry. Why is it turned orange? Okay, perfect. So chocolate purple and then chocolate like a darker green. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, again, I'll just need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. The chocolatey green's not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the silver's not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Excuse me, he's also a 7.5. So we're actually measuring the same there. What do you think? What would you like to do? Let me bring them up again for you so you can have a look. You can indeed. Let me bring you back up here and I'll write that down for you. So purple, yeah. Purple on the charm and the other on a lobster fitting. Okay, so that invoice will get sent through tomorrow for you. And again, it will go to the email address that's on the order form, Kelly, okay? I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives then. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Okay, so up next is now Carol Grant, are you here? Carol Grant, are you here? So basically what's happened here is Carol Grant has got a gift, and she's got a gift for Sophie, for Kia and for me. Carol, that is so generous of you. So Carol has got Sophie, me and Kia a November charm deal each. Carol, that is so generous. No, is it the opening? Yeah. So, Sophie, are you here? It is so, so kind of you. Honestly, thank you. You guys, you don't need to do. I don't know how to express enough that you don't need to do things like that. I mean, I really appreciate it, and I don't want to sound ungrateful at all. So thank you, but please don't feel like you need to do that, guys. So Sophie, are you here? Sophie? Sophie? No, you was on. Oh, bless you, Sophie. Okay, so let me recap for you. Carol Grant has got you, Kia, and me a charm deal today. So, yeah, and you're up first. So, Sophie, my lovely, yeah, what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Carol, that's so kind of you. I'm actually lost for words. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. So thank you, my lovely. Kia, if you're using Pearls of Brecon, Kia, do a dash Kia at the end so people know it's you. So Kia said, thank you so much, kiss kiss. Sophie said, oh wow, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. I feel very spoilt. Can you have Halloween oysters, Sophie, and donate? Of course you can. So, is there a certain colour you're hoping for with this one? Let's go down. No, Kia, you can comment under that. That's not a problem. It's just when both of you are here, if you do dash Kia, then it just, everybody knows who's who, that's all. So definitely comment under it, it's not a problem. Okay, Sophie, your Halloween oyster, you have a lighter pop there. Oh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. You're twinning with two-tonal blue pearls. Yeah, I don't think you'll get it, Sophie. Although Kia's actually seen the charm today. Kia saw the November charm deal today. So Kia, you have to keep your mouth zipped. And you're not allowed to say what it is, and everybody has to wait until it arrives to see it. So, Sophie, twinning two-tonal blues. These are beautiful. If I move them round. Now, of course, if you're not happy with these, I can swap them for you. If you are happy, I'll pop one of these on the jewellery for you. If I run them through the board, twin number 1 is not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. And twin number 2 is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. They are beautiful blues. But of course, Sophie, if you're not happy, we can swap them. Just going to leave it on the sort of two-tonalness of 1. and then you can sort of see that shade with the other. Sophie, what do you think to the blues? I'm just going to bring you back up here. Sorry, I'm getting confused. It's a night of confusion today. Oh my gosh. Let me pop little notes in to say who's who. So we have Sophie. Keep, please. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sue, for bringing that forward. I didn't see it. Sophie, I hope you're happy with that then, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. Kia, you are up next. What type of oyster would you like? Excuse me. Very welcome, Sophie. Really don't like this camera angle. All I can just keep, maybe if I sit like, no, that makes it worse. It's fine. Carol, I'll ask Sophie and Kia, and I'll get back to you, Carol. Okay, that's not a problem. Kia, normal and donate. Kia, you're the first normal of the night. So is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Now again, if you don't get the colour you're hoping for from this, we can swap the pearls for you, Kia, as you know. So let's go down. And in your normal oyster, there's one side and the other side. And in here you have a rose gold. There's no more in that one. Did you say donate? You did say donate. You have a rose gold, my lovely. What do you think to this one? I know you're a big fan of purple, Kia, aren't you? So if you want a purple, you can swap him for a purple. But of course, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. Oh, I'm just trying to get it focused. I'm ever so sorry. I might rename this live as Nightmare. Nightmare Connection Live. Oh my gosh. You love it. Okay, Kia, just confirm. Are you happy? Are you happy to have that one on your charm? So let me. No. You'll keep this one. Okay, again, I'm just trying to... Oh, there. Done. Oh, so he's not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Kia, I'm glad you're happy with that one. Sorry, I'm laughing at the situation of the connection and how it's not working properly. Kia, thank you for the donations with your shells, and yeah, I hope you're happy with it once it's complete as well. Carol, you've also got me a charm. That's so kind of you, my lovely. So I will go for a normal oyster as well. If Kia was here, I'd ask her to open the oyster for me. So if I get this... Oh, if I get that one open. So I've gone for a normal oyster. Oh, sorry, my sleeves are falling down. Let's go back down. So my normal oyster is there's one side and the other side. Oh wow, I love them already. So I've got a rose gold and a pinky lavender. And there's no more in that one. So I have a rose gold and a pinky lavender. I'm just going to hold them up so you can see. I think I'm going to put the pinky lavender on mine. I don't want to swap, I don't think. I'm quite happy with these two. Again, I'm just trying to get it to focus there. Ha, it focused. Okay, so you can see there's a rose gold and a pinky lavender. The rose gold's not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5, and the pinky lavender's not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's also a 7.5. So I'm going to write that down as well here. Carol, again, massive thank you. I just need to cough, I'm so sorry. There we go. Massive thank you, Carol. It's so very kind of you. Honestly, I'm lost for words. So, Carol, I'll send you an email over, okay, so we can... and that's all fine. And Sophie, I know where to send that to, so that's perfect as well. So thank you everybody for the donations of your shells, and that's safe up there for you. Up next this evening is Lisa Butterworth. Lisa, are you here? I've got like half a cup of tea next to me. Lisa Butterworth, are you here? Lisa, hello. Halloween and donate your shells, not a problem. So there's this one, then there's 2 Halloween oysters left, and then we've only got normal oysters until my delivery arrives. Lisa, let's go down. So in here, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? We have a double pop there. And you can see there's a slight bit of flesh on that side. And if I have a squidge in here, you have also a darker pearl. He ran off then, I'll grab him back in just a moment. There's no more in that one. So you have a darker chocolate pearl here. Now, if I dry him up for you, Lisa, so you can have a closer look. Now, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. And again, if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. So it's going to be up to you, my lovely, what you would like to do. So here is your chocolate. If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. I think the chocolates are like Marmite, aren't they? Some people love the chocolates, some people just really don't. So I think it's just complete personal preference with that one. I do have purples. Do you know what shade of purple you would prefer? I'm going to grab you a Cadbury purple, just because that's the most popular shade. However, if you prefer a different shade, let me know. We do not have any of the lilac purples available. There is a waiting list for those. We do have violet purples or blurples. A darker purple. Okay, so would you be happy with this one here, or would you like to prefer to go darker than this one? Oh really, Sophie? That's perfect, perfect. Let me bring you back up here. Lisa, I'm glad you're happy with that then. And if I pop him on here for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And I do hope you will be happy with everything as well once it arrives. Up next this evening is Sandra Waite. Sandra, are you here? This is a violet purple. Sorry, I'm moving it so much because apparently that's how I got it to focus before. There we go. Sandy, hello. Thank you for confirming that there. Sandy, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Normal and donate. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So your normal oyster. And let's go down. So in here, there's one side and the other side. Sandy, in here you are twinning, and you're twinning with bridal white twins there, and there's no more in that one. So let me just hold up these bridal whites for you. Now, as you know, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Now, visually, these whites do definitely look like they're different sizes here. I'm just going to hold them up so you can see. So you can see that this one on this side is definitely larger than his twin. Again, sorry, I'm just getting it focused for you. What do you think to those? Now, like I say, if you're happy with these, would you prefer the larger or the smaller one on the jewellery? And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Bridal white number 1's not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And bridal white number 2's not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. So they're definitely measuring different sizes there. What do you think? I'm going to bring you back up. Larger on the charm, lobster clasp on the other. Of course you can. Large, twin, and on a lobster fitting. I've got that down for you. The invoice will get sent through tomorrow for you, Sandy, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, okay? Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. That's safe on there. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. We are back to old school. Old school. Basically, Facebook was glitching out and the other camera was really sort of slow motion. So we've had to stick with this camera for today. And hopefully Friday's live better be working. Up next this evening is Kirsty Davies. Kirsty, are you here? Kirsty, hello. Can you have a normal oyster? You can indeed. Donate the shells. Thank you ever so much. Kirsty, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So let me just get that one open and let's go down. So in here, there's one side and the other side. And you also have a bridal white, Kirsty. And there's no more in that one. So you have a bridal white as well. Now again, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap him for you. So I'm just getting him to focus for you. He's not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. And he is a bridal white. I'm just... This camera just doesn't focus and I'm ever so sorry. You haven't got white on a charm yet. Perfect. Let me bring you back up here, and that one is yours, my lovely. I'm so I feel like all I'm doing today is apologising, but I truly am sorry. But no, Kirsty, I'm glad you're happy with that colour. Let me pop him on here for you. Thank you as well for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. Up next this evening is Adria Pierce. Adria, are you here? Yeah, it is about one roll. Obviously this week we've got an extra live today, so it may, but it sort of averages out at around one roll a week. Adria, hello. You have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Halloween, and can you keep your shells? Of course you can. So, okay, so after this one, there is only one Halloween oyster left. I do apologise, everybody. Let's go down. Halloween oyster, keeping your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Oh, quite a nice deep pop there. And with this one, I can see a watermelon straight away towards the side there. Oh, and you're twinning. That one ran out as soon as I tipped it down. You are twinning watermelons there. So again, I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. And there's no more in that one. Okay, what do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So it's going to be completely up to you, my lovely, what you would like to do. So here they are on the board. Beautiful watermelon colour. Now they are the same colour all the way around there. And if I run them through, he's not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And twin number 2 is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's also a 7.5. So they're the same size there as well. What do you think? What would you like to do? No, it's not. Don't be sorry. That's absolutely fine. We can swap them both for you. What colours would you prefer instead? It's not a problem. So I can pop those two to the side. Which two pearl colours, sorry, would you like instead? A green and a grey, you can indeed. Now, if you're happy with these two here, which one of these would you prefer on your jewellery? If you're not happy with these shades, do let me know and I can swap them out again. Like I say, if you are happy, would you prefer the green or the grey on the jewellery? I'll measure these ones as well. Green's not a 6.5, he's a 7, and the grey silver's not a 6.5, he's a 7. So both 7s there. And green on the charm, perfect. So let me just write that down for you. I've wrapped up your shells as well, Adria. So I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's all safe up there for you. Yes, Steph, definitely. You can choose, you don't have to have the opening, you can just choose a colour or ask to see a few colours and I can hold them up for you to pick from. That's definitely an option. Yeah, it is. Adria, you're very, very welcome. Yeah, I think I'm going to, for Friday, if the oysters aren't here, going to have to work because it's the big anniversary day on Friday, so I really wanted to go live. I'm going to have to work out what to do if we've got no oysters because it's not really much. You come to watch the oysters, so yeah. Sorry. Up next is Stella Taylor. Stella, are you here? I think I saw Stella a moment ago, so hopefully she's still here. Stella, hello. Stella, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? With or without oysters. Well, we'll definitely potentially see, Barbara, if they don't show up. I mean, we've still got another 2 days yet, haven't we? We've still got another 2 days for them to arrive. So just everybody keep their fingers crossed, because, yeah. You can watch me sort the pot out. I mean, I'll come on and sort the pot out. That's fine with me, Leanne. The pot's actually moved to over there. I don't know if you can see it. No, you won't be able to see it at this angle. The pot's over here now, so it's sort of getting closer to being sorted. You would like Halloween. Okay, so the last Halloween oyster of 2021. There is no more. Okay, let's get him open. So let's go down. Hoping for a purple, Stella. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You have a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now I can see you have, you have a darker pearl there, and I saw a little wiggle. It is, you are twinning, my lovely. Donating the shells, bless you, thank you, Stella. So you are twinning there, and now these are twinning chocolatey silver twins. Let me just dry these up for you. And like I say, chocolatey silver twins here. Now you did say you were hoping for that purple, so if you'd like to swap one or both of these out, that's not a problem, I can do that for you. Of course, if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. So Stella, it's completely up to you what you prefer to do. Again, I'm just getting this focus. If anybody is new to watching, we do normally have a different camera system, but today we are quite glitchy, so we're having to use a different system, which is why we're trying to get it to focus. Oh, there we go. Okay, Stella, what do you think to those? Now, like I say, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If not, we can swap them for you. Twin number 1 is not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Twin number 2 is not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they're measuring there at 2 different sizes as well. What do you think, Stella? So if I pop them back on the board for you. Violet and a bright red, red on the lobster fitting, violet on the charm. Now I can swap the violet for you. The bright red, I still haven't filled. I'm going to make a post-it note in a second to actually fill the reds up, or to find the reds out of the pearl pot to pop them in the pot. So I can definitely swap the red, but it won't be able to be done on the live just because I haven't got any next to me. Can you confirm, are you happy with this violet here? Oh. That's right, thank you, Bronnie. All colours are available to be swapped. You can either pick a colour pearl that you would like, or a few to see from, or if you would still like to have your oyster opening, that's absolutely fine. We've got the normal oysters there. Oh my gosh, Stella, I'm so sorry. Why is this not focusing? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that's the violet there. Would you be happy with that one? And then I'll add the red in for you, my lovely. Let me just write this down though. So you would like violet and red. Red on lobster fitting, violet on the charm. So swap chocolate for bright red, invoice for red on lobster. Yep, that's not a problem. It can definitely get done for you, Stella. That invoice will get sent through tomorrow for you. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. I do hope you're happy with that as well. And thank you for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next this evening is Anne Lewis. Anne, are you here? Now, Anne's note does say that she wanted to be at the end of the order list here because she might not make it on until after 10. However, Anne is currently the last person on the order list. So, Anne, if you watch this, I mean, I'm going to wait to see in case you are here. But, Anne, if you watch this back, I will be adding you on to the next live if obviously you can't make it now. But you will get an email to confirm that as well. However, I'm just going to call her again. So I'm looking for Anne Lewis, just in case she has made it on slightly earlier today. Just keep thinking. Oh, it's been a great Facebook Live. I mean, fingers crossed it's okay for Friday. If not, we might have to switch to YouTube. Just for that night, but we'll see. Right, I haven't seen Anne, so I am going to pop her to the side. And Anne, like I say, I'll book you in for Friday. If you can't do Friday though, Anne, just reply back to the email and then we can book you in for whenever you're free to. Okay. Thank you all for watching today and for sticking with us through these glitches and lags. So we're going to be, like I said, live again on Friday from around 8 p.m. on Friday, okay? So I hope you all have a brilliant week. I'm just saying, have I frozen? No, it hasn't frozen. Oh my gosh. I hope you have a brilliant week and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.